Bro, what is wrong? Bro, what is...
This Krabby Patty pink box donuts is a glazed donut cut in half with
Sick.
sprinkles on
Oh,
top.
what? Sick. Oh, wow. What the heck? What the... Oh my god.
Mute his ass.
What might this dude?
Mute his ass.
We're headed to the Warzone. Get geared up and stand by. Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Things all here. We got the green light. We're going to the war zone. Grab the gear and shoot. We're up in 3. We're cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Let's get this done.
Friends, let's do this. We got only things to do. We gotta go to the suburbs.
Your team leader. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier.
Marking contract.
You've got gas closing in fast. Unass yourself to the safe zone. Gas dropping en route. Enemies are dropping into the area. Guys.
Lucky pick.
Yeah, boss, what would have been there?
Training camp. It's the Gulag, and you're gonna have to fight to earn redeployment.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Oh, you a back down the hole, man.
A well-earned redeployment, soldier. Stand by. You're losing ground. Move it. All right, your squad's in the safe zone. Your squad mate is in the Gulag. If they survive, They redeploy. Squad mate has been cleared for redeployment. Loadout drop headed your way.
Fucking way, bro. Bitch ass, I knew he was gonna get me. Alright, you just needed that one fucking kill.
You got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Spawn you bitches already, bro. Come on.
Black site is secure. All clear.
Unfucking
Got gas moving in. Enemy soldier incoming. All squad members are in the safe zone.
fucking ammo, boys. Fuck! I fucked up. Bro, this is stupid. I dropped for no fucking reason and he was just standing there. I fucked up. guy is so laggy, this guy. He's fucking just jittery as fuck. Unfucking believable. Oh, he's crazy. He's crazy. You didn't hear those? He's crazy.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Got smoked.
Gas is inbound.
Fuck is this guy doing?
Mane, yo no sé dónde te quieres meter, yo no lo veo en el mapa.
Bro, this guy's blind right in front of him. He's dead. Bro, you suck ass. It's horrible. And one more kill. One more fucking kill in the suburbs, friends. And then I get this fucking thing. Get one more fucking kill. Just one more kill, my friends.
about to get evil. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Here we are. Word came down. We are green to go. Gear up, grab your chutes. We're going to the war zone. We're cleared hot on all threats. Watch your ass down there.
Why?
Let's roll. Battle Royale.
Hi, sir.
Right here.
Let's go.
Clear that gas. Get to the safe zone. No holes located. Targets are marked on your task map.
Moving here.
Cocksucker. Man, I'm
Training camp. It's the gulag. And you gonna have to fight to earn
motherfucker.
redeployment.
No support from my fucking team. Bitches. Fuck.
Hey, I know money doesn't grow on trees, but it is covering the ground. That's only a rope. A well-earned redeployment, soldier. Stand by.
No, you guys are getting killed by that one fucking guy. Unfucking unbelievable. You guys
Your squad made it head to the gulag. They'll need time to redeploy. Chance to
are bitch ass motherfucker.
KIA. Airdrop is inbound. Gas is closing in.
Copy. Buy station.
Your squad made it to the safe
Buy
zone.
station here. Marking sniper.
Bounty target's gone dark. We lost the contract.
Armor pouch here.
We need $3,000.
Supply boxes marked. Secure those locations.
have enough now? Coming to the buy station to drop.
Yes, sir.
Dropping 5.7k.
Blue?
Blue. Oh, we went to go get the.
Let him in. Yes, if you need the contract. Just first box. Arena blue, please.
Search continues.
Yes, sir.
Over there.
Yeah, I saw it.
Airstrike, upper crops. Tactical grenade marked. Cancel that. One supply box down. 2 remain. Friendly
Holy
loadout
shit.
drops on the way.
Thanks God.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Just one box. Loading.
Let's take the loadout. We want to go on to the last one.
Oh,
I'll try to finish this one.
fuck.
I'll get the last one. Don't worry about it. I gotta.
Two supply boxes secured. One remaining.
Wait.
All supply boxes secure. Contract complete. Alright, your squad's in the safe zone.
Where we going?
Let's buy a UAV. We need all airstrike or something like this.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Clicking here. Copy. Cancel that.
Oh, keep this, keep.
Mountain, pop the fucking mountain.
There's just something back there. Got a pizza box.
Buy an airstrike.
Yeah, buying restaurant.
Or if you are better, take it.
Did someone get a UAV or no?
Yes, I just one use.
Okay, I'll get another one.
Okay, ready for destination.
I kept them. Okay, I kept them. Let's go.
And we get an airstrike or a bunker buster.
Oh, good job. Okay, I took
Yeah,
the
take that. Okay, perfect.
Here we go.
Alright,
Be advised, UAV is
back
exiting the AO.
again. Guys, buy the
Confirmed kill. Gas
what
is
do you call
inbound.
that thing?
Marking the safe
Contract?
zone.
Crown contract? Most wanted. play this game so much I don't even know them.
Moving here.
Clicking here.
Right.
Crack, fucking.
Nice.
Gas is moving.
Good one.
All squad members are in the safe zone.
Blue, can you buy another UAV, please?
Understood.
Yellow's going in. Oh no.
Behind,
Enemy
behind.
soldier incoming.
Yeah, he's going to buy station. Buy station. Nice.
Fuck. I'm sorry I'm late, sorry.
It's alright. Now you got somebody else to kill.
Visual on the enemy.
One squad on my pin. From this group.
He's going in.
They are all orange.
Redeploy drone this one. Moving this way. Careful. Area's hot.
New safe zone located.
Redeploy drone this way. Watch the target.
God damn.
Got movement.
This building's pink. And one at this window.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Solid copy. Order strike on the way.
Gas is inbound. Heads up. Jailbreak is active.
Come to
Some of
Superstore.
your squads outside the safe zone.
Nobody here right now.
I follow you, man. I'm on my way back.
There's a gulag here for you. Yellow. Whoever died.
Bunker ready for detonation.
Team landed on the building. Oh, up there.
No hits on target.
Fucking bitch, man. How does he not fucking trigger? That's so crazy. Brunson doesn't trigger. That's crazy.
It's okay, it's okay. Okay, thanks, Yellow.
Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone.
Yep.
Let's
Nice.
go. Trying to get it.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Nice.
Pick up for maybe one squad
Plug
is
is
just.
closed until further notice.
We're inside here.
Yes. I kill one,
Okay.
but I didn't know how the last kill.
Yeah, no squad wipe. Shit, what happened?
Fire station deployed. Enemies dropping into the AO.
Just a bit then.
Get your squad
Okay,
to the
let's
safe
go.
zone. No one gets left behind. Fire station ready.
Fuel upgrade is active here.
Right, okay, it's okay.
If you're still active, continue the mission.
Regroup. Revive.
Gas is moving in.
Yellow, maybe it wasn't you, man.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you load up now. You're the last of your squad. Got gas moving in. time.
Well played. Last try.
Get back up there, yeah? Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
GG's.
See you, buddies.
Oh, that's sick. It's animated. That's sick. That's sick. What did I unlock here? Okay. I need an optic cannon. Glassless. I don't know what the fuck that was all about, but I want to really fix this one. It's way better. Alright, cool. It's fucking better. We'll lose his velocity. You literally have to aim it.
Check your weapons, check your gear. We're holding for deployment. All stations, green light. We are deploying to the war zone. The last team with soldiers still standing wins. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Gas has no effect on those shufflers.
Oh yeah, fuck me, almost killed myself. Bitch.
You're redeploying as an infected. Eliminate the enemy and secure antivirals to come back to life. Heads up, your infected teammate's cured. As one of the shufflers. Find the enemy, find antiviral, secure yourself. You got an antiviral. You'll need multiple doses to cure the infection. More antivirals. On to the next. Good. You're soldier. Stand by. You'll rise with the shufflers when the infestation levels peak. Infected teammate just made a full recovery.
1, requesting recon at this time.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Ew, gross. That was gross. 8:30. Not super. Yeah, it's not super late.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time. The dead are rising, soldier. Prepare
You guys
yourself.
probably go sleep in the morning tonight. Really pull it up.
For the dead are back.
Enemy
You're here
sniper!
to prove it. Incoming. Alright, be on. Join the maggot, Mike.
Moving here.
Fucking bitches.
Friendly loadout drops on the way.
Destroy the target.
Enemies dropping into the AO. Your squad mate secured. Back to the land of the living. Infestation's at 50%. Keep pushing them down. Be advised, a flesh-eating teammate has entered the field.
Marking enemy.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Right. Drop back, don't do it.
Move it. Infestation's near critical. You better be ready, soldier. Head to the safe zone. Enemies dropping into the air. Infestation here. Eliminate the targets with extreme prejudice. Teammate just deployed. Watch your six. Gas is closing in. New safe zone. Keep your eyes up for prime contracts. You'll earn more money.
No way.
That could have been bad.
Be advised. Teammate has entered the field. Keep him under control, soldier. Infestation's at 50%.
That's unfucking believable.
You're redeploying as a flesh eater. Hunt down the enemy and secure any boxes. Restore your command. Infestation levels are rising. Stand by to redeploy with the flesh bags. Gas is moving. Infestation levels are critical. Get ready for a fight. Infestation starting. Terminate the toe taggers. You're redeploying as an infected. Eliminate the enemy and secure antivirals to come back to life. Another antiviral. You're almost cured.
Okay, so up with your
You got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Full cal rounds.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
The fuck did he think this was?
Infestation's at 50%. Keep pushing them down. Get to the safe zone.
Yeah. I don't know why I did about you. Oh, because you're a zombie.
Heads up. Check your teammate secured. Gas is inbound, marking a new safe zone. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Dead or prepare yourself.
Holy crap.
Fucker.
Freaking auto flame
All right,
shotgun,
be
dude.
on
That's
alert.
so...
Join the maggot munchers. This is infestation. The dead do die. Move to the safe zone. Closer to the queue.
Ah, you mother...
Enemy soldier incoming. Cure's in reach. Secure one more vial. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
One more. One more. Oh, there it is. Yeah, back.
Contracts out
Back.
there have increased payouts. Get to
Hey, you got a buy station?
it. Advise you got a lot of ground to cover.
Somebody's
Your
dropping
squad
on you
mate
guys right now.
secured. Back to the land of the living.
Oh, I know.
Marking enemy.
Infestation's halfway there. Stay on target.
Marking enemy.
Dude, where the fuck?
No way. Way. Wow.
Yeah, we're gonna do something else now. I just want to relax. I just want to relax a little bit, you know. Relax. This big one is relax right now. Just relax. So we can talk to some people online. Then relax. Some relaxation time. It learns. It learns. It doesn't
Hey,
learn
what's up?
that doesn't learn too much. Hey, what do you mean you have a group of students? You're just a substitute teacher. What are you talking about?
I'm an adjunct teacher, which means I only teach one class, but I teach the whole semester. So it's
Ew.
I'm part-time teacher.
Ew.
Why did your story change? That's not what you said before.
What did I say before?
That you were like a college professor and like the head of the IT department, and
No, I said that I'm the
soon. And
my full-time job is the learning management system administrator, which is the I run the Canvas learning management system. Part-time I teach adjunct, one or two or three classes per semester. This semester I'm teaching one class of Intro to Computer Science.
Ew. Listen, Matt, you don't learn a lot, eh?
I learned some.
Ah, man. You're still a Glober, man. You haven't learned shit.
I learned other things. Learned about SpaceX. I watched that this morning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some bullshit on TV. Amazing.
did you watch the Tesla Cyber Cab?
You mean the cyber trucks? Those things I've seen those.
The Cyber Cab, and there's also a Cyber Bus.
No, I haven't seen those. Like self-driving
On
ones?
Thursday, yeah, Thursday he did a whole release of like any day now they're gonna have a whole fleet of cyber cabs, and
Then they have bartenders that were Tesla robots.
Well, they have the Waymo
Yeah, that's not
things.
that's
Those
Tesla.
aren't. That's not Tesla.
No.
Intro to computer science. So what do you teach them?
I teach them how to write programs in a programming language called C++, and this is for sort of the beginning levels of learning how to be a computer programmer. So computer science majors take it, math majors, physics majors.
Yes, yes, yes. Do you teach them how to create their own functions, or you just teach them how to call the functions? Or do you even get to the function calls yet?
That's coming up after the midterm, so that's the next thing.
And then how about floating points? Do you teach them that
Yep.
shit too?
Yep, but teach them how to use it. Later on, they'll learn more of the details about how they're stored.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It sounds like you've learned some of that stuff yourself.
Matthew, how many fucking times I had to tell you this? What did I graduate?
As an engineer, I think you said.
What is it? Electrical, right?
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
what specific.
Majoring microprocessors,
Yeah, so
microcomputers and shit. Logic, real logic.
right. But designing microprocessors doesn't necessarily mean that you had to learn to program them. But I assume you did some programming.
Oh, buddy, what the fuck are you talking about? You need to learn all coding, every basic form of coding, doesn't matter. I know assembly language, my guy. See, the thing is, the syntax doesn't matter. It's understanding what the fuck and how to use your logic. See, the thing is, most of these programmers, so-called programmers, right? All they use is libraries, library calls, like, you know what I mean? They barely fucking know how to code.
Yeah, that's sort of a problem. They need to learn how to write this stuff themselves, even if eventually in their job they use libraries. They need to code it themselves, I think.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, if you want to create your own proprietary fucking shit, I think you should know how to fucking write your own shit. Just like the music. See, I'm learning the music, right? So I'm learning it from scratch. I'm going from the basics, from frequency to frequency. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Also has, electrical engineering touches everything in this world. You know that? That's why I like it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Matthew doesn't learn too much, Still a Glober. After how many years? Gonna go to 6, 7 now?
Well, I mean, I've been a Glober since I've been a kid, right?
Well, I mean, we were all fucking taught the lie since we were kids. It's just some of us learned to discern the fucking truth, Right? Some of us.
Yeah, we
Go
were
ahead.
Santa Clausers, we were Globers, whole
Yeah,
thing.
the whole spiel,
Easter
right?
Bunnyers,
Yeah,
Tooth Fairyers.
yeah. So what's going on, man, Matthew, man? Well, why are you still one of those children believing that you live on a spinning water ball in a vacuum of space?
Because I haven't found a better explanation for the observations. That's the best one so far.
You still haven't
Well, I
found what
mean,
you're looking
that's
for. No,
bullshit.
bunny.
That's bullshit that you say that, but whatever, man. It's just a bunch of bullshit. It's a copium, excuses, and bullshit. Like that's all you're full of. If it's not one, it's the other, And you switch between the three. Copium, bullshit, and more bullshit. uh
Yeah, the better excuse would be it's just a myth.
like all societies before us, wrapped up in a myth.
You don't have to be here. Yeah, Matthew, it's like crazy. You don't have to be here, man. If you're a baller, man, stay a baller forever, man. Go fucking teach kids programming C++, bro. Why you keep coming back?
Yeah, I like hanging out.
You like hanging out with people that don't like you?
No.
No.
Well, no, most people here don't like you. I get that. We had this conversation before, Matthew.
We're just in disbelief, of your naivety.
No.
Like
You're a nice guy. You're gonna say some nice shit to him, but me, we already had this conversation so many times. I even had a panel. I have a panel, and a whole bunch of people said I don't like this guy, and a whole bunch of them said it. So please, let's.
Yeah, he pretends he's not pretending. I mean, he can push screens around in front of a classroom, but that was clever. But this, the act of holding on to this water ball myth is kind of tired now.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, I hold on to it because there's nothing better.
There's not a better explanation. Well, the better explanation is that it's all a myth. Just like all the previous cultures had. Everyone had a myth. Do you think we're exempt from having myths now?
I don't think you
no,
understand.
Do you think humanity has graduated from myth?
No, not really.
Yeah. So it's possible it's all a myth. That would be the better explanation, that it's not true, it's a myth.
Yeah, but if that's not true, then
it all adds up. What?
So if the globe isn't true, what is true? I'm looking for something.
What you can see, what you can see with your eyes, bro. Goddamn. What can you see, bro? Do you see a fucking curved horizon or a flat horizon, my guy? What the fuck, bro?
That the ocean is beautiful, Earth is beautiful, life is beautiful. That's the truth.
Right. There's no curved horizon, bro.
This water ball myth is a little George Lucas and weird.
Everyone hold hands. Let's dance. Barbados, guide us.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature. Fallen leaves adorn my night.
To tell the truth, I haven't 100% decided because I'm in California. The vote, so California is going to go for Harris no matter what I vote. So I could do a protest vote and vote for somebody besides the main two candidates. I could vote for one or the other.
Just write Ralph Nader in and be done with it.
I could write Ralph Nader or what's his name, Junior Kennedy.
I'm in Minnesota.
Yeah. My parents live in Arizona, and so their vote actually counts. That's one of the battleground states.
Yeah, Trump. Vote Trump. Hell yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, there were a lot more political ads over there in Arizona. I went there recently.
Let's get that crypto going, boys. Let's get that crypto going.
It's strange how they still appeal to the masses with these bizarro political ads, but it still appeals to the masses. You wonder why everyone's still lost in this delusion of globe. They're just like horses in a stall waiting for their oat feed. It's crazy. Crazy how brainwashed everyone is. Still. Proudly.
Right.
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
We're entering the middle of the 21st century, and everyone's like, yeah, ever expanding universe.
Right?
Get over it.
And they believe that shit. See, the thing is, like, Elon Musk's and fucking Donald Trumpers, right? They're all fucking talking about space and shit, right? We all know it's bullshit, right? I know it's all bullshit, right? But here's the thing. I still need that motherfucker in fucking American presidency so that my crypto can go up. You know what I mean? Economy. That's I don't care about any of the other bullshit, man. Just give me my fucking money. Fuck everything else. Fuck you all. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
it. I don't
yeah.
want no fucking.
Mussolini made the trains run on time.
I don't want no fucking. I don't want no communism. All right, let's do this.
No, they're trying to get to the. They're trying to. They found the lowest common denominator. Now they're just trying to push everyone toward it. The sun might explode. We might go into a black hole. Ugh. Inequality. Ugh. I mean, it's insanity. That we're entering the middle of the 21st century, and here we are, a bunch of adults. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that adults don't take December off to write letters to Santa Claus. The level of naivety is just off the charts, bro.
Buddy, you're talking to a guy like Matthew Lynch, bro. Come on.
They love to put fear into people, man.
Oh yeah.
And most people believe it.
Oh yeah. Most people love the fear.
Time to go.
Crazy. There was a band once upon a time, I think, called The Fear. And their music sounded like the march toward ignorance that people, for whatever reason, have decided to take. Bizarre. Oh well.
Bro, I can't listen to the garbage they make nowadays. I just can't listen. I mean, I used to be into whatever, right, like the hip hop and stuff, whatever. But now it's like I can't listen to that garbage anymore. I like the beat, I like the instruments, right? But the lyric itself, man, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh, bro, listen to this, buddy. If you want to listen to some good shit, here, I'll post you my latest track that I've made recently. You can have a listen to it. Here, in the side chat.
Wherever in this world I roam,
There
I
you go.
carry memories of my
See?
home.
Nice segue.
Displayed.
Well, he was talking about
Did you send it to
beats
me, bro? Bro, you sent it to me, but I haven't get a chance to listen to it.
E minor. Oh, go ahead, man. Listen to the E minor blues, man. Trust me, this one's a slamming one. This one slams.
Oh, I check it out. Yep.
I think you should check it out like fucking ASAP, bro.
Yeah, someone needs to sample the screams from the most recent SpaceX re-entry. The crowd, the overdubbing of the sound of the crowd. It sounds like the Super Bowl and the Indy 500 and
There's a lot of weird shit going on and yeah.
They're just screaming. I posted a couple of the videos in the back chat, on the main server in the Ranked Roles chat. And in one of the videos, one guy says, "Oh my fucking God!" I mean, I don't know who they're appealing to now, but it's pretty low level. Yeah, the normies, there must be. I mean, the amount of normies out there must be a lot more than I've realized.
Yes.
Because the bullshit they put out for them is just low level. It's peer pressure. Everyone's wrapped up in peer pressure. I know Matthew is sort of an anomaly. He's sort of applying the peer pressure on himself in some weird way, but that's what most people's situation is.
Crazy, bro.
It's wild.
That's crazy, bro. He forces him to think like that. He forces himself to think like that.
He forces himself
to think like that. That's crazy, bro.
He knows it's. He's here, so I'm not gonna tell him what he knows. I can hear it in his voice that he knows that the whole thing is a threat to it.
Right?
It has to. But yeah, a sucker is born every minute. That's what they depend on.
Yeah.
Committed to memory.
Weren't they talking about going to Mars? Where's that fucking going? Right, where's the now there's another excuse. Oh, no, there's another
They haven't
excuse.
even made it
Okay.
back to the moon. They're,
Oh,
it's gonna be a
yeah.
long
Oh,
time.
okay, yeah, yeah. So see, Matthew, how does that fucking add up? You know, Jesus Christ. Doesn't technology progress upwards, not downwards, bro?
Yeah, usually it is.
Usually, right? But in this case, for some reason, you know, Matt Petit just said, "Oh, we just fucking lost the daters. Oops, daisy." We're a big fucking multi-fucking billion-dollar corporation that fucking takes taxpayer money, and we can't fucking be held accountable for nothing. Oops, daisy. We just lost it. We taped over the fucking videotapes. Yeah, we taped over them accidentally.
Yeah, because don't you know
Holy
that
fuck.
$25 billion wasn't enough back then?
That wasn't enough.
Yeah, so they accidentally lost some of the old historical archives.
Sure. Okay then. Okay then. You just buy it. You just drink the fucking right out the fucking fountain like the fucking lies, you know. Just drink right out of it, like bathe in the fountain of lies. It's crazy. Insanity.
Well, they don't need to produce any more moonwalk films now that people go wild when a woman has hairspray, sprays their hair out in front of a green screen. That's gold to them now. So they're just, yeah, it's interesting. They accidentally did it. Yeah, I'd hope so.
Fuck.
Accidentally on purpose.
Accidentally on purpose. Like, I mean, just like the Hillary Clinton hard drives, right? Just fucking all of a sudden, random bleach pick hits it.
What difference does it make?
Yeah, what difference does it make?
Yeah,
It's already been done.
Scammers accidentally broke those BlackBerry phones they had.
Right?
Yeah, they accidentally gave the Dutch royalty petrified wood.
Right? Just an accident. Holy fuck.
Yeah, they sure as shit are in limbo right now. Wow.
Oh, fuck.
The next goal is to, in a couple generations from now, they'll probably be hoping that there's no memory of us even going to the moon. It'll be, you know, it'll be a new frontier.
You see how they control Google, right? So that's it, man. They're just gonna start parsing out everything. You know what I mean? Whatever they don't want, it's gonna get deleted. Just every keyword about it just gets deleted off the web. Boom, boom, that's it.
Dead internet for the win.
Communism internet, you know? That's how they do it in China.
I bet you if you went to a college campus and asked a freshman, do you remember when the Soviets landed on the moon? And they would say, yeah.
That's funny.
Another test subject.
It's weird they don't see all the control mechanisms showed up with each other. You know, global warming, it's crazy. Whatever. I mean, Matthew, do you find it weird that they somehow? I asked someone this the other day. It's strange that all the narratives that humanity's wrapped up in now are all, they have doom at the end of the road. There's no positivity. It's, you know, a black hole, an asteroid, global warming, the rainforests are dying.
I don't know. I think
Isn't
it's
it weird that
natural
we're
to
in like doom? This is the doom era.
I suspect it's always been like that. I mean, the Roman senators used to complain about the good old days, and the kids these days don't read.
What about the
much
Age
or
of
whatever.
Enlightenment? I mean, yeah, the history books are all a little
not so history.
Yeah, yeah, not so history is right. If anyone, I guess it's still Sunday. Yeah,
Time to go.
if you ever look up the Venus de Milo, I guess kind of has to do something with the topic because good old Eratosthenes is from the area. But they claim to have pulled up Venus de Milo in the early 19th century. Took it straight to France, put it in the museum, gave it to the king, he put it in the museum, and they claim that that's pre-BC. Yet it looks exactly like everything that was created in the Renaissance. I don't know. They have everyone's brain tied in a knot. And I mean, as we've seen with something that happened in 2001, the shit that's in the textbook couldn't be any more of a lie. So why does anyone believe anything that happened 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000 years ago? I don't get it.
Yeah, if there's no living witnesses, you should not discount that history.
Yeah, especially when you have world leaders of the United States, H.W. Bush, when the new NWO, and we will be when we are successful. Yeah, they bit off more than they can chew. I don't think they quite understood that people would be able to look and examine their little bullshit narrative with the internet, and I think that's why they're destroying the internet.
Yep.
Yeah, who thought? Yeah, it's like everyone thought microfiche machines were archaic, but that's actually what they should have never stopped. Hopefully, someone out there's. You can't really change a microfiche machine all that easily, but you can change the internet in about 12 seconds.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Did you ever see Apocalypto, Matthew Learns?
Is that the
Mel Gibson film?
No,
yeah.
I haven't seen it. I've heard it might. I might be interested in.
It's pretty interesting. Oh, it's like
South America, right?
Yeah, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. Yeah, but it begins with an eclipse, a solar eclipse.
Oh, interesting.
And it not begins, but very early on the solar eclipse, and the people who are doing the sacrificing of the villagers, who knows if this is even true? But this is a narrative that's out there where the maniacs are the ones that are privy to the. Well, I don't know because the guy who's doing the executioners has a whack job medicine man behind him who seems to know that the eclipse is coming. But I don't know. But the eclipse shocks all the people, all the commoners. Just I don't know. How is it any different? Like, what makes you think now, Matthew, that the story they're telling the people is legit? When all we are standing on the shoulders of myth makers.
Yeah, I guess you have to have some measure of trust in the historians at some point. You can't, since
Well,
you
that's
weren't there
insane.
yourself.
Well, that sounds like that's insanity. So if someone labels himself a historian, we have to trust what they said. I mean, come on.
No, I'm saying you look at all the historical sources and then make the best guess.
That's the best case. Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Yes, so.
It's horrible, dude. Think about that. Like, the best guess. So, like, right now, say you split everybody in this call, and someone interviews them. You'd get, how many people do we got? Like 10. You get 10 different stories. Each person think they're objectively right, or like think they're not wrong. They're given their account of it, and now you expect some historian to reconstruct something that happened, a decade ago, like 100 years ago, 1,000 years ago. This isn't the best guess. This is like straight up propaganda. They have no idea what's happening right fucking now. You think they're gonna say what's happening, in the future?
What role do you think historical sources might play? Like written records?
It depends on who you ask. Like you go through
Like the Diary of Anne Frank?
like no I'm just saying, like, say if you talk about the Spanish-American War, on our side, it's like, America wasn't, Texas was invaded out of nowhere. The Spanish troops emboldened the Mexicans to drive America out. And from their point of view, they called it the War of Northern Aggression. Just out of nowhere, their border was violated, and they tried to defend as best they could, and they lost. They did the best they could, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't hold back the tide of just belligerent, psychopathic violence spreading across the border without provocation. So who's right?
Yeah, I've never heard
Then you
that
had the
called the War of Northern Aggression.
Yeah, the same thing with the Civil War too. Like, if you look at well, no, I think I got that wrong. Yeah, the Civil War was called the War of Northern Aggression.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, what's I think
But I mean, beyond written record of Civil War, you have Matthew Brady, the photographer, supposedly documentary photographer. If you look at the Matthew Brady photographs in retrospect, I mean, a lot of them were on Ken Burns' Civil War. They look, I mean, I know this is subjective, whatever, my opinion. Look staged as shit. I mean, guys leaning backwards over a wagon. I mean, it's strange that the Civil War occurred right at the advent of photography, too. And if you even look at the early Lincoln photographs, they're bizarre. And so photographs that look legit from the time are like the supposed first documentary photographs of the guys who executed Lincoln at the hanging. Well, I don't know. I mean, the fact that photography in the Civil War, which is sort of the defining story of Western civilization, I guess. I mean, it's the most recent defining event. The whole thing's just suspect. And Napoleon existing right before the advent of photography. I just don't. I think history is about. I think it's birdcage lining. And then you have the history within the whole the whole fucking weird Eratosthenes thing, which a glober will mispronounce Eratosthenes' name and point to him, but then if anyone mentions JC, they call you an idiot. But like I said, with the whole Venus de Milo thing and the whole Greek history, the whole last 2,000 years are suspect. The entire story is just incredibly suspect. It's just a bunch of claims, and then they made cameras, and then they had visual claims. Crazy. Yeah, but Matthew, what do you? I don't know. That was a weird answer because you said, "Well, what about the historical records?" Like, what makes you think that we're exempt as a culture, humanity, or whatever, of just being wrapped up in a myth and not even knowing it? Because that's what's happened up until now. Like, how did we graduate from naivety? When all you guys, it would be one thing if your guys' stories weren't just circular reasoned claim stacking sessions.
It's me!
But it seems like it has the same value of, gods and chariots pulling the sun and the moon. Just more technical.
Tribute.
So how did we get over the hump?
Yeah, I mean,
how are you so sure we got over the hump?
I mean, we got over which hump in what sense? I'm a little lost.
The hump of just the culture, the society living, believing a myth.
Are you satisfied?
Everyone had a story. Like, how do you know now that we have the raw facts?
Yeah,
in
I
an
guess.
ever-expanding universe. It's crazy as the story gets the most insane that it could ever be. They now say is, oh, we got to, it's legit now.
Yeah, I would say they have to go with the most plausible story. Something else might come along and change it later.
Okay. What does that even mean? Define plausible.
Makes sense, fits together well. Is
Makes sense. Define makes sense. Makes sense to who?
The
The
people
gullible?
making.
The masses?
No, the person deciding if they're going to believe that thing.
It's just strange if the whole globe was the de facto reality of the situation. It's strange that it's just dependent on people's choices and preferences and understanding.
How is it dependent on that?
That's what you just said. Correct?
I was talking about the history.
Okay. Have you ever looked at the Matthew Brady Civil War? Well, you have. If
Yeah,
you think
he
Ken
was
Burns,
known
you've
for
seen them.
staging some of the Civil War photographs, right?
That's crazy, isn't it? Because in all the photography books and on PBS, they were presented as documentation.
Well, I mean, it's crazy until you realize that before that, there were just paintings. And so the role of the painter was to arrange things in his composition artfully in a way that tells its story.
Or they could have created someone.
Yeah, so I'm saying that photography was new and they were still sort of figuring out the rules.
Yeah, it's interesting. Two artists in the 16th century make a thing. One would be and the just be
Right, some serious roboting. Oh,
Just always,
roboto.
it's just, am I still roboting?
You're better now.
It's strange to me that they just pretend like everything's
Why so
figured out
tense?
now. I mean, what a
Relax.
coincidence. We're living in the era where it was all solved.
There. Are you satisfied?
Why so tense? Relax.
Well, it looks like Matthew left us, but it's interesting. When Matthew's in here alone, he'll kind of admit to the whole preference of it, and it's just what you choose to believe. But if there's, it's too bad because Matthew has such, these dulcet tones and the whole shtick. But when someone's in here having a legit conversation, this is the last I'll say about him since he's not here anymore. But his tone his tune changes then. It's not so
He's a
flam
bitch.
flam what I believe,
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Oh.
I'll say it to his face. He knows it. Fucking
Yeah,
called
it's
him all
too
kinds
bad
of
he
names already.
it's too bad he sort of veils his dishonesty.
That's his problem. God sees everything.
It's me!
And I think in the past people did see the cracks in the individual stories. I know that figuring out that the whole globe thing is a complete myth is kind of difficult, but all the little pillars of the story, there's cracks in those. If you examine all their little fairy tales, it's crumbled, but it's still upheld in its entirety.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just strange that they. I don't know. I had a thought, but I lost it. But
It's all gravy, bro. Hey, did you listen to my new track, bro?
no, I mean, I heard you talk about a couple weeks ago, and I feel like you even recited it, but no, I didn't. I'll look in the thing and link to it.
No, I got 2 weeks ago was another one, man. I keep coming up with like another one,
The hits keep coming.
Well, I mean, they're getting better for sure.
Well, yeah, when you have
Keep still.
the material just materializes, I mean, there's so much.
No, I just learned how
A
to make
lot of,
music, man. I just learned how to make
yeah,
music. That's it.
yeah, and the roots of a lot of music, I mean, like punk music, and I guess well, I guess a lot of music, it's people pointing out hypocrisy. Whether it's the
Yeah.
Dead Kennedys or Bob Dylan or Public Enemy, I mean, and when there's so much hypocrisy from a group, I'm not saying it's easy to make music, but the material is there. You know what I'm saying? The inspiration is always there because that's their game, is just to keep shoveling shit. There's no shame in it. That's what's strange to me.
Yeah, I don't. My music doesn't have words in it, man. I'm just making instrumentals so far. Yeah. In the side chat, make sure you have a nice headset. Hear that extra bass.
Keep still.
And tell me if you like the guitar riff or not.
Yeah, I'll go listen to it right now.
Oh, hell yeah. I think everybody should go listen to it right now. And we can have a discussion on how we can improve it. Or we should just leave it alone. You never know. Hey, yo, yo.
I'll create something beautiful in your memory.
You know what happens when sometimes other people post links to songs? I'll click on the song, and you know how the Discord will just keep playing in the background. Sometimes I wish I had recorded it, because the layering of like a quote unquote debate occurring with music happening, it just lines up so well. Sometimes it's like serendipity. It's hilarious. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go listen to it now.
Awesome.
Stop moving, please. You'd make a great still life.
The beast grows stronger.
Keep still. Every mistake is a lesson.
There. Are you satisfied?
Okay, I'm 3 minutes in. I have to ask, are there samples in this, or is this all original?
Everything original except for the guitar riffs.
Okay, well, I hear, maybe I'm wrong, but at the 3 minute mark, I feel like I'm hearing Linkin Park. I've become so numb. Well, listen to it
No,
again. Well, listen to the music in the Linkin Park, like that descending, because you've got all these like disintegrating, descending things, which are pretty cool. And it almost I thought that was a sample, like a what do you call that?
no.
And
I make all the sounds pretty unique.
well then take well yeah then take it as a compliment then, I
Oh,
guess.
I am obviously I am. I
Yeah, but I
appreciate
like
that.
that. Like I've made music. I used to play piano, and I have friends who are excellent musicians. Who actually understand the 8 tracks and all that stuff. But yeah, like there's that like descending. Yeah, I like repetition of music. I used to listen to this David Bowie album called Low, and it had all these crazy. I don't know. I don't know what kind of keyboard it was, but yeah.
So you're saying you like it?
Yeah, I could listen to that probably for hours. Yeah, it's cool. And it's almost got some wizard. It's almost got Dark Side of the Moon, Wizard of Oz. I know it's probably just by chance, but it matches up with your little video. There's little parts that
Well,
on
listen,
certain notes.
Pink Floyd. If there's any inspiration, it's Pink Floyd. I guarantee you that. Cause like Dark Side of the Moon, that album, I fucking listened to probably a million times.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, but the video you've got playing with the music kind of has it's probably because certain things.
In your memory.
Oh no, yeah, I line up
I
the
don't know.
pops. I line up the action sometimes because I make the
Okay.
video, right? I line up the action with the drums and shit,
Okay, yeah, I
Sometimes. I
could
mean,
tell on the
this
first
last
one.
one, this last one's a little bit more sloppy, but if you go, I got other videos like they're pretty like legit. But this was like I mean, I gotta remaster most of my other tracks, but yeah, this is like probably like the best track so far
Yeah,
that I've
it's like it's kind of like good. It's like good holding music for the next legit globe proof. It's just sort of,
huh.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, it sort of encompasses the where we're at right now in this whole quote unquote debate.
I got glow proof. Just look at the sky. It's a vacuum up there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they do. Point upwards. How that doesn't raise
If,
a red flag to them, I do not know. It's like, yeah. Your story checks out. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you have an excuse for everything. That's what they've been working on for decades, centuries, millennia. Yeah, it's like they're surprised that their excuses check out. Very bizarre.
They got the good story, bro. And I just don't understand, why don't they see it? Like, because you know, a lot of them, every time we talk about the Earth, the curvature, whatever, they always point to the sky, like, oh well, rocket go up there. Like, bro, we don't have no problems with high altitude stuff. You know, we know the plane, drone, you know, satellite on balloon, jets, aircraft, whatever, right? But you claiming that there's a vacuum up there. Well, how are you gonna prove there's a vacuum up there? You know? You
Yeah,
can't prove none of that. You know what I mean? All you have is to believe it. If people just admit it, oh, you know what? I believe it's a vacuum up there. Then we get it. But they claim like it's a vacuum. It has to be. You know, space is real. You know, the way they present it
yeah.
every
The
fucking
the
time.
fact that that's the default response, it should raise a red flag to them. But why it doesn't? I mean, I could give my reasons why I think it doesn't register to them. It's not very complimentary, but yeah, it should raise the very fact that they point up every time they're asked about the ball is bizarre, and that they don't see that, yeah, the story is going to check out for the most part. I just That's why the story is there.
Magic
Yeah,
coming
it's
at you.
strange that they can't embrace the moment. They can't understand that we're at a crossroads. This is the whole. Yes, we've heard the story for 10,000 times. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. It's like the whole thing. It's built on these pillars that have cracks, but the fact that it's all on the internet and it's all easily accessible to that for them, they just. Yeah, but the entirety of the whole thing. And then, and I've heard it a lot this week, that when the entirety of the whole thing is, when they realize that the whole thing is the House of Cards, they say, yeah, but why would they lie? I know that's old news, but it's new again. I don't know.
Yeah. Why would the
I hate to be,
sociopaths lie to us?
yeah,
Yeah.
some guy earlier. Yeah, I don't get me started, but yeah, it's like, yeah.
You know
Why
what I
would
tell
they?
them? Like
Ugh.
I always tell them too. Why? I ask them the question, like, why would they tell you the truth? You know, why would they tell you the truth about anything? Period. You know, but I guess that's the normal response from the Globies. Instead of look at the actual evidence, they want to talk about like motive, you know, or things they can't prove.
Yeah,
Excuses, just like you said earlier.
yeah, a lot of people don't realize for whatever reason that 1984 was a cautionary tale. A lot of these nouveau generations, they've reinterpreted that whole story and that thing. I can't really verbalize it right now, but yeah, it's especially, and I don't mean to sound nationalistic or anything. Like what's strange to me is there's been this undercurrent for the last couple of decades, and I'm not overseas, but I know people in Europe and all that stuff. There's a very popular consensus that Americans are idiots and the education system sucks. Well, yeah, sure, yeah, the standardized testing is a screwed up thing in the first place, but yeah, the people aren't doing well with standardized tests. Yes, the people in China who are using abacuses from the age of 4 on, yeah, they have better understandings of certain things. But what's so strange to me is they want to say the Americans are idiots, but the Americans walked on the moon and they put it on TV, and that's real and that's science. And if you're denying science, you're denying humanity. I mean, it's like, which one is it? We're idiots.
You got a point there.
You know what I'm
You got
saying?
a point there.
We're
Yep.
idiots, or we're the ones who are like. It doesn't make any sense. Their whole thing is hypocrisy, and I know it's cog dis. And what's crazy is these. I hate to say these people, but yeah, the cog dis is so crazy that once they realize that they get a hint or a whiff that they're experiencing cog dis, they go, but so are you. So I know this isn't like the peak of intellectual speak right now, but yeah, it's like they've run out of steam.
40 minutes.
Then we've got it.
Thrilled to be back. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. And a very big hello, Arizona. We love you, Arizona. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be back in this beautiful state with thousands of proud, hardworking American patriots. That's you. You are hardworking and you are patriots. Early voting by mail. We're finally there. Take back our country. Early voting by mail and in person opened in Arizona earlier this week. So if you have a ballot, return it immediately. And if not, go vote. Get your you-know-what up and vote. The minute the polls open tomorrow, you'll be there. And get everyone you know, because we want to take back our country. We're going to take back our country. And with your help, 23 days from now, can you believe it? We're going to win Arizona.
I feel a blizzard coming.
Are we best friends now?
I feel a blizzard coming.
This place needs a harsh winter.
Watch this.
I'll give that a bill. Earlier. Go vote. Two people, not one. You know, everyone else. Historically in history, you've got to beat one, I got to beat two. They never make it easy for us, but she's going to be easy. I have a feeling that he would have been tougher than her. But we're going to usher in a new golden age of American success for the citizens of every race, religion, color, and creed. What Kamala and her radical left cronies have done to the state of Arizona is a crime that can never be forgiven. What they've done to us and what they've done to us on the border can never be forgiven. For 4 straight years, she's imported an army of illegal alien gang members and migrant criminals from the dungeons all over the world. Not South America, all over the world they come. From prisons and jails, insane asylums, mental institutions, from Venezuela, from the Congo, all over. And she's resettled them into your communities to prey upon innocent American people. If Kamala gets 4 more years, the entire country will be turned into a migrant camp, and that's what's happening. Millions and millions of people. When I win on November 5th, the migrant invasion ends and the restoration of our country begins. One of the deadliest and most vicious migrant gangs that Kamala has imported into our country is the savage Venezuelan prison gang known as Tren de Aragua. It's a vicious gang. Well, we have them all. We have them all. They're all represented now. MS-13, vicious. They're all vicious. We'll have a contest. Who's the most vicious? We'll figure it out. Because they're all in our country now. People we never had in our country like this. Remember when she went around saying, no, the migrants that come in are very nice people. No, they're not nice people. No, we're not getting the nice ones. We're getting people that levels of crime and violence and viciousness like you've never seen before. They make our criminals look like nice people. They look like nice people. These people know it better than anybody. Border Patrol. Border Patrol. They're the greatest people. The best people. And they want to do their job. They don't want to be held back. They want to do their job. They'll do it. They'll end it immediately. All we have to say is, do it, right? Do it. One call. Do it. You know, I listened to her saying all the time, we couldn't get a bill passed. I never had a bill. You know what I did? I called them up. I said, close the border. There was no bill. Did I have a bill? I never had a bill. Right? I said, close the border, and the border was closed. And then we had the best numbers in the history of our country at the border. And that included, by the way, drugs. And it included traffickers, women mostly. They deal in women. Let me see the chart, my all-time favorite chart, by the way. See if you can drop it down. I didn't tell him I was going to. Perfect. See, that location would not have worked. You understand that? I would have turned too far. When it was over there, it was perfect. But you see the arrow on the bottom? That's the day I left office. That was the lowest number we ever had in the recorded history of our country. So, yeah, you'll sit down. Sit down. See, I got him to sit down, right? I could see this handsome guy. He's going crazy. Well, they're front row Joes, you know. We got to be careful with those front row Joes. But no, that's the best number that we've had And look what happened afterwards. It was like an explosion, like a rocket, like Elon's rocket. Did you see the way that sucker landed today? What was it? I looked at it, I said, oh, that's too bad. Oh, that's too bad. It's coming down so fast. I said, oh, because he's our friend. We want our friends to be successful, and he's really been our friend, right? So Elon's rocket's coming down. And I saw where the engines came down. That was the first. A couple of years ago, I saw engines come down. I said, that was great. I said, why do you do that? He said, engines are very expensive. We can save them with certain formulas. He's given me these formulas. I'm saying, forget it. You don't have to be that specific. And now the whole thing landed. I never saw anything like it. And it's been through a lot. You know, you look at it. It was a beautiful, white, shiny thing. Now it's burned to a crisp, but they landed. It needs only a new paint job. That's a lot cheaper than building a new one, right? But that was coming down. I looked at it this morning. I said, look at that. Oh, no. That's terrible because it was coming down so fast, and all of a sudden, boom, and it's like got this much on each side. We're going to have to get Elon to explain that, but another time. First, we have to get elected, right? Okay? But he's on our side. He's on our side. You know where he is today? He's in Pennsylvania campaigning for us. Not me, for us. Can you believe it? And he's a great guy. He endorsed us. That was a great endorsement. We had Bobby Kennedy. We have so many great endorsements. Tulsi, great. Tulsi Gabbard. We have so many endorsements. We have endorsements. I could stand here, read them all night long. You know, we had endorsements, the 300 biggest people, plus biggest people in the administration, national security people. Robert O'Brien is the one that I think really led the charge. Robert's around here someplace. But he had 300 plus, the biggest people in government, even from other administrations. They said Trump's the greatest president, Trump's the greatest for security, which is true. Which is
that landing gun.
And I said, this is a big story. Wow, this is a great story. I love it. And they put it out. And the fake news didn't pick it up. If that were... If we have one sleazebag against because I fired him, you know, the only one, they always go, whenever you fire somebody, they always go against him.
Touchdown!
But one sleazebag because I fired him. They make it front page news. When they get 319 of the top people in the country, in the world, some of these people, some names in there you wouldn't even believe. I mean, I don't want to get personal, but there were some names in there you would be surprised at, frankly, because I had my little spats. But I appreciate it. No, it showed that there's a certain level of the country when they do that. I really mean it. And Robert, I want to thank you and Rick Grinnell and all the people, because that was beautiful.
The first flight got off to a rocky start, and I mean that literally when a rock tornado cast debris all over the area. A number of engines failed, there was a fire in the rear, they lost control of the booster, it eventually spun out of control. Neither of the things separated. The flight termination system fired, but it didn't actually destroy the rocket until a minute or so later. Flight 2 solved the rock tornado problem by having a giant showerhead pointing upwards, a water deluge system that protected the surface. And moreover, it seemed to help protect all the engines, and we had 100% success, at least early on in the flight. The backflip stage separation procedure was replaced by a more conventional hot staging system, which required adding a hot staging shield on top of the main booster. And this ended up delivering a successful and spectacular stage separation sequence, which moments later got even more spectacular when the booster exploded. Starship would continue downrange, but it ran out of oxygen and they terminated the flight. Flight 3 would push the envelope out even further. After hot staging, both stages would then go on to complete the burns they had intended. With Starship heading off across the oceans and the booster coming back into the Gulf of Mexico, it descended straight down through the atmosphere and then was lost. Starship would perform a number of tests on orbit, but it lost attitude control, and without that it was destroyed on re-entry. For Flight 4, the big change was that they were now going to jettison the hot staging ring, because it had added extra mass to the booster, and they didn't really have the margins to get it back safely to the soft landing. So after the stage separation and boost back, they dropped the hot staging ring, which would fall on its own into the Gulf, whereas the booster, it continued down and under good control and demonstrated a descent through the clouds at multiple times the speed of sound before lighting up all the engines, decelerating really, really quickly and slowing itself down to a soft landing in the Gulf of Mexico. And the reason we have these images is because there was a boy there that had a camera. More importantly, this demonstrated the precision they needed to move on to the next step in their test plan. Starship's descent was even more spectacular because it began to disintegrate. We started to see holes being burned through those control fins, but it was miraculous that despite the damage that it was sustaining, it continued. It managed to maintain control all through the descent and land safely in the ocean. So for Flight 5, Starship's task would be to land precisely where it was expected. Now, I had been concerned that the launch might be delayed. They had pushed it to 25 minutes into their 30-minute launch window, but it went off on schedule, and the early part of the flight has become well understood now. It took off, it didn't throw rocks everywhere anymore, and it ascended through Max Q in beautiful sunrise, by the way. This low sun actually made for probably the most photogenic launch yet. Like, not only was it early morning, nice, beautiful, deep red colours from the sun lying low in the sky, it also meant the sky was a bit darker and the plume was much easier to pick out. And also, as it got higher and we began to look down, you could see a dark shadow being cast across. And so I'm just going to zoom in here. So that's the Starship on the left, the booster is on the right. And yeah, that white light that is seen in the Starship camera is the booster firing its engines. By the way, on the booster side, see that pin that sticks out? That is what is going to get caught by the tower. That's what's going to feed the capture mechanism. So it performs most of the boost back on 13 engines, and then as it gets towards the end, it shuts down 10 of those engines. That's what that pulse was. 3 engines to do the final, like, precise correction for entry. Then it shuts down those 3 engines. And again, you can see the puffs on the left side as it does that, and then it purges the engines. Okay, so now the booster is on the way home. This is a view from Starship showing one of the new cameras, showing the backside of one of the forward fins. The booster was lobbed onto a trajectory which is bringing it back just off the coast of Boca Chica. It looks like it maxed out at 96 kilometers, so technically not over the Kármán line according to Blue Origin, but over the Kármán line according to Virgin Galactic, so you can decide whether it went to space or not. But point is, this booster is big, it's heavy, it has propellant on board, and it has been put on a trajectory that if it failed now, it will land just off the coast.
November 5th, 2024 will be Liberation Day in America. It's going to be Liberation Day. It's going to happen so fast. Thank you very much. And under Kamala Harris, 13,099 illegal alien convicted murderers are roaming free in the United States, and 425,000 convicted migrant criminals are right now in the United States. But of them, think of this, of them, 13,099 are murderers, some of many murders, some scheduled for the life they were going to die very shortly. And they said, let's just give them to the United States. What the hell do we have to do the death sentence for? And they're in our country right now. And these are very tough, very dangerous people. They were there for a reason. But think of it, many of them committed more than one murder, and we have them now because we're stupid. We have stupid leaders, and we're getting rid of these stupid leaders. We can't have another 4 years where we have stupid, incompetent leaders. So I will rescue Arizona and every town across America that has been invaded and conquered. They've been conquered. They're conquering the towns. And you know, our governors and our mayors, and you know, a lot of people can't blame them. I can't blame them. They don't want to bring it up. Two reasons. Number one, they are scared. They're very scared. Some of them are very scared. The governor of Colorado is scared. Radical left Democrat. If he was a Republican, I wouldn't say that. Even if he was scared, I wouldn't say. No, but he's got a right to be, in all fairness. But you know where they are? All the towns across America, they fly them in now. They fly them in beautiful big Boeing planes. They fly them in. They land in the Midwest. They land all over the place. So it's not just here. They fly them right over the top of the border. They tried to get away with one. 3 months ago, they were getting killed in the polls. So Kamala, I don't use the name Harris because nobody knows who Harris is. I say Harris. Everyone said, who the hell is Harris? I don't know what it is with that name, but it doesn't catch on. Can you believe Kamala catches on better than Harris? Who would believe this? But Kamala was flying them in, and she didn't want to tell anybody. She wanted to keep it secret, but we saw planes all over the place. They're flying them in by the hundreds of thousands, and they don't have to report that. They don't have to report it. These people are sick, and we're going to stop it. We'll put these vicious and bloodthirsty, and that's what they are. They're bloodthirsty criminals. We'll put them in jail. We will get them out of our country. We'll get them out fast.
Guess we'll see.
In Texas.
This will be when the true battle begins.
In Texas last year, an illegal alien released into the United States by Kamala was charged for sexually assaulting, strangling, and murdering a 12-year-old girl. You read that one. That was one of many, but one of many. There's so many now. Before stuffing her body in a trash bag and leaving it under her bed for her mother to find. Can you believe this? Under her bed for her mother to find. Last September. These are animals.
For a more streamlined experience.
Last September, an illegal alien criminal with 9 prior deportations and many prior arrests shot and killed a man in a pickup truck.
1 million pieces! Just like I did that You don't give up, really? Don't you dare! I'm not going to hell alone. You were only a ride! Are you ready? Do it! Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save her. Goodbye, friends. No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Goku. Goku, wait! What?
I then built more than I ever promised, but it was working so well. I started getting good numbers, and then I was going to
You are a prison boy! I will show you the true form of autonomous Vulcan. It's my turn now. Change everything, then.
Remember, we created in 2016. But let it no way. Ridiculous non-policy, natural policy. And what I said to the Border Patrol is right just a minute ago. All the president has to do is wake up the president at 3 or 4.
Tremble before my...
Say, Joe, get your ass down in your Oval Office and sign this. Well, if he'd signed what he signed for them, think of it, How did that happen, that whole thing? But you know what? When the president signs an order to close, he doesn't need bills. They made up this fictionist bill. That's the bill that was so bad, so pathetic, that it would have allowed millions of people to become citizens.